Hi everyone! In this video, we will solve a coin word problem. Felipe has $10 in nickels and quarters in his desk drawer. The number of nickels is 3 times the number of quarters. How many coins of each type does he have? We have two unknowns, the number of nickels and the number of quarters, so we'll need two variables to represent each. I'm going to choose N to represent the number of nickels and Q to represent the number of quarters. Nickels are worth 5 cents and quarters are worth 25 cents. If we multiply the value times the number of each of these and add them together, we'll get the total value. That's our first equation. So we need 0.05 times the number of nickels plus the value 0.25 times the number of quarters will give us the total value of $10. Translating the second sentence gives us our second equation. The number of nickels, which we chose N to be the number of nickels, equals 3 times the number of quarters. 3 times means 3 being multiplied, and the number of quarters we chose to be Q. So our second equation is N equals 3Q. But before we move further, let's go ahead and get rid of the decimals in our first equation by multiplying both sides by 100. This moves the decimal place value over 2 for each of those. So doing the distributive property here moves the decimal place over 2 place values, making this 5N plus 25Q equals 1,000. Now let's rewrite our second equation, which we have N equals 3Q. Getting the second equation allows us to substitute 3Q in for every N in the first equation. Doing so gives us an equation with only one variable. So we will substitute 3Q in, so we get 5 times 3Q plus 25Q equals 1,000. And now we can isolate for just one variable, Q. 5 times 3 is 15, so we get 15Q plus 25Q equals 1,000. Adding the like terms together gives us 40Q equals 1,000. And I've run out of room, so we'll come up here and we have 40Q equals 1,000. To isolate the variable, we'll divide both sides by 40, and we're left with Q equals 25. So that means we have 25 quarters, but we wanted both the number of quarters and the number of nickels. So we'll substitute this back into one of the original equations, and I'm going to choose the second one since it's already solved for N. N equals 3Q, so we substitute 25 in for Q. 3 times 25 is 75. This means there are 75 nickels. So we can write this out that there are 25 quarters and 75 nickels. And now we're all done.